let me try to use the talk here that I'm about to engage in here this morning as a means to try my best to have just a little small influence, if possible, upon the minds of those you that are listening. Now, notice what I'm getting ready to say. Everybody doesn't fit into this category. Nevertheless, we do need to hear and listen very, very closely. In life, you know, we having teachers, instructors, and we are inherently, if I can use this term and be pure in this term, in its use, all of us, whether we like it or not, whether it genders to a belief or not, we all are inherently what you call religious, even though I myself personally do not ascribe to any religion. And if you're going to understand what I'm saying, then you're going to have to go back into my archives and watch some of the videos I have up in order to gain an understanding, to know what perspective I'm coming from. But, you know, my brother, Jason 4, made a video of thanks. And, you know, the Bible teaches, if we're reading the Bible, you know, people are so-called students of the Bible. I mean, after all, you know, America claims and they claims that it's a Christian nation, but yet they do not follow the teachings and the principles that the Bible puts out. But he made a video of thanks. I did not solicit it, but yet I do say thank you, Brother Joe. That's Jason 4, for making that video. I appreciate it. And, you know, in the time we're living in, people process thought so many different ways. Because we all come from different perspectives, different mindsets, and different viewpoints. I mean, I can't even begin to go in to talking about how that here in the West, we're raised in a culture of Western mentality, so therefore we process our thoughts from a Western mentality. Just that alone has already done confused and lost many people. The people live in the East, they have a total different perspective in the way that they process thought and how they think and behave. It's just a total different school of thought. So as it is in America, when you have an American that thinks out the Babylonian mindset, because it's nothing but confusion. I understood completely what his intent was and what he was saying when he says, let me call my boy, Pastor Dow. Because we have a close relationship with each other. And we understand each other very closely. I did not take it offensive whatsoever at all, yet some of you did. I understood exactly what he was saying. I understood exactly, you know, because those of us who follow the Most High, he judges the thought and the intent of a man's heart. And I think that is something that everybody needs to learn in the time that we're living in now. We need to learn how to judge the intent, because many people trip over, many people misuse words, and it's not their intent to bring forth any hurt or injury whatsoever at all. But a religious spirit, man, I tell you, a religious spirit, what a damnable spirit it is. I'm reading the comments of people, and let me say this, I did not think that he meant any disrespect whatsoever at all, nor did I even receive it that way. It didn't trouble me at all. But yet some of you did. You took it offensive. So let me use this video as a means of education here just for a moment. And then there was another man on there that says, you know, don't praise no man. Don't say no man. You mean to tell me that today if somebody is doing good, that we shouldn't give them any accolades? We should not give them a shout out. We should not tell other people of the glorious works that they're doing? You mean to tell me, is that your thought? Now, I follow the scriptures, and I'm going to read you a verse from the scriptures right here in Proverbs 27:2, and it says this. It says, let another man praise thee. Did y'all hear that? Let another man praise thee, and not thine own mouth. And we're living in a time now that when another man sends a shout out and give credit to where credit is due, and give honor to whom honor is due, most of you people out there can't take it. And I'm thinking that the reason why most of you can't take it is because you have not yet found yourself to be credible. or honorable. It's amazing how that we judge people based on what is already in our heart rather than looking at the intent of what a person is saying. The Bible says, let no man praise thee. It says, let another man praise thee, and not thy own mouth, a stranger, and not thy own lips. In other words, don't get up here and reap accolades upon yourself and reap praises upon yourself. Let somebody else do that. And that's what Brother Joe was doing. He was just simply stating facts about how honorable that he believes I am as a man. And I work very hard at being a man of integrity, a man of honor, and a man of my word. Because, when you really truly look at it, your reputation, your word, your honor is how people are going to judge you by. They're going to judge you by your character. And most people do not know how to properly judge. So if you got somebody who wants to make a boast of you because of the works that you're doing, you didn't ask for that. You didn't solicit that. That's the Most High is putting it in their heart. Because, the law of kindness is all but gone in this society. And I think more than anything, what we have is a bunch of resentful, bitter, jealous people of today that hate the fact that somebody is actually living and doing what they can do to live the book, to be a man or woman of the book. And because we ourselves are not honorable, we don't find ourselves in honor, and we ourselves do not have any integrity in our heart to live that way, we bring out harsh judgments to try and to derail and sidetrack the conscience and minds or pervert the minds of others. We got some serious problems in this country. Very, very serious problems. So according to the Bible, there's nothing wrong with you praising another man for what he's doing. That's not worship. That's not bowing down and praying, laying obstinance to him and stuff. That's just simply stating facts because of the thankfulness of your heart. Now, the Bible also says that in the midst of this generation, this wicked and perverse generation, that there will be an end time spirit it will call unthankful, ungrateful, and unholy. And that's what we're dealing with right now. And then we got another guy on here that says, well, I like Pastor Dow. I just don't like his censoring of my messages. Y'all hear what he said? Now, what you don't know is this is a man called Spirit Man. And he's not my enemy. I'm just trying to help him. If I make a video, this man will rapid fire, pow, 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 15 consecutive messages post in a row. Nobody don't want to hear all that noise. State a fact, what you want to say, and then move on. Why sit and argue and be contentious? I am convinced that this man does not have any time on his hand but to sit around his internet. And the proof of it is, he went all the way over to J. Smith 4 YouTube page and did the very same thing again. Just rapid fire. Bah, 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 bah. Why do some of you people, if you disagree with me, if you don't like what I'm saying, why is it so hard for you to keep your peace, act like I never existed, turn the page, and go on with your life? Why even have your life disturbed? Why even be mentally challenged and upset because you don't like what I represent or you don't like what I stand for? It is a free country. But why be contentious? After all, with so much going on in the world today, do you not have other things better to do besides follow around and chase around and pass it down and post on 15 to 20 comments every single time I make a video? And then you wonder why did I block you? Because the people who listen to me, they are an intelligent audience. And they don't have a time for a bunch of contention and a bunch of malice, a bunch of ill will, and a bunch of fighting and just sitting up there just typing on the keyboard all day long. They're here to learn something. They're here to grow. They're here to gain some understanding. They're here to hear the perspective that I'm coming from, not to sit up there and hear the fight that you have in you against me. Because you're not able and capable to produce an honorable spirit and be an honorable man. They ain't got time for that. Most people out there that listen to me, they actually, believe it or not, they actually love me. and they have grown fond of me, and they have found me to be a man of my word. Am I a perfect man? By no stretch of an imagination I am. But neither do I set up and make any excuses for any imperfections that I have, because I'm going to continue to keep driving on. I'm going to continue to keep striving. I'm going to continue to keep entering in, and I'm not about to get over into some corner, pull the hat over my head and cry like some sorry sissy in order to garner favor amongst the people. Hey, I'm not about to make you feel good because I'm feeling bad. That ain't going to happen right here. Not with me, it ain't. And I hope that all of you out there that are listening to me will gain some strength from what I'm saying. Because only intelligent people know what I'm saying. For your people out there, for all you people out there that listen to me, don't waste your time with these idiots who have got nothing better to do than to follow around people every single video that they make, and do nothing but just post cancerous words and thoughts and stuff. But don't pay no attention to that. You got other things better to do. Life is too short to run around irritated at another person's ignorance. Remember, wisdom is just too high for a fool. No, thank you very much, Brother Joe. Thank you very much. It was my honor and my privilege, brother, to be able to do that for you. And if you ever need me for anything, brother, you have my personal home number. And not only that, you have my cell number, you have all my contact information. You know how to get in touch with me, brother. Just know that I'm here for you. And you know what the sad part about it is? Some of you people hate that because you don't have it in your life. Of course, can you blame people? Who in the world would want to hang around somebody with an attitude and a spirit like that in the first place?